And good morning, Rajah Scholars and Champions. Mr. Lawson here. Thursday, May 28th. Lots of stuff going on today. A lot of news to tell you about. First, I want to start with a tribute and a salute. I'll have something today and tomorrow. As most of you may know by now, our athletic director, Mr. Machado, who's been at Indio High School for 30 years, is retiring, and last night Blake Arthur on KESQ did a feature, and we're really thankful for that. He did a great job, and so I want to share that with you, and then tomorrow I want to share a farewell video that Mr. Machado made. But today, let's start with the broadcast from KESQ.
Sports Show is brought to you by Desert Air Conditioning. Live comfortably. This is the best local sports show with sports director Blake Arthur.
As the school year comes to a close, so do a lot of other things. People inevitably move on to their next chapter in life. And for Ovidio Machado, that's retirement. A pillar at Indio High School for 30 years, a longtime teacher, coach, and athletic director, is calling it a career. But we couldn't let him walk away quietly, even though that's what he wanted.
There are only two types of people in the world, your Rajas and those who wish they were.
Luckily for Ovidio Machado, he was a Rajah for 30 years.
When I started here, this school meant so much to me because they were my people. They were my students. They were my kids and my athletes. You know, I chose this school. The school did not choose me.
Machado also chose to do it all.
We worked in tandem just together.
He was a teacher, a coach, and an athletic director. All three of them done the right way, the Rajah way.
I am very proud of not the winnings and not the records, not the league championships, not any of these things, but I am very proud of all the athletes and all the kids that have played for Indio High School that are successful in the community itself, that have come back to give to the community.
That right there is essentially the culture at Indio. You could say it's like one big family, both figuratively and literally.
Coach Machado, Dad, congrats on your retirement. Well deserved. You've been an inspiration to us and the entire Indio community for many, many years. Not only as a teacher, coach, and AD, but most importantly as a father and role model. Your hard work and commitment to Indio High School will be remembered for future generations.
You're the only AD I've ever worked with. I just want to thank you for everything you've done, not only for the baseball program, but for all the athletic programs. You're a true Rajah. Congratulations on retirement and enjoy your time on the ranch.
I'm a Rajah forever. Everyone knows that I came to the school by choice, and I'll be a Rajah forever. And again, with the last saying that my old principal used to say for like I'm the old legacy heads, you know, there are only two people in this world, and you know, being a Rajah that I'm proud of very much, and those who wish they were, means that all the alumni will know that.
What a great man and role model for everyone. We wish Ovidio the best in his retirement and time on the ranch, by the way. Can't take complete credit for that story. Taylor Begley conducted the interview and helped put it together, which hopefully made Machado and his family proud.
And we're very proud. Thank you, KESQ, for that tribute to our own Mr. Machado. We wish him the very best. And tomorrow we'll share with you the video that he created to say goodbye to all of our Rajah family. Also, let me move this a little. What are they up to feature today? Well, our next one is Miss Schwab. And I had a lot of fun when she sent me this one. This one's like a comic strip where you follow the story along. She said, what am I doing? I'm learning. I'm trying to learn how to use technology and video conferencing so I can do distance learning for my own learning and to help my students. And you'll see here her progression as she goes through all those phases of, this is confusing. I've got to figure it out. I think I got it, and I learned it. We're really proud. Thank you, Ms. Schwab, for sharing those fun photos, which demonstrate what all of us are doing. We're learning how to do this as we go and getting excited when we figured out these new tools to help us all continue to learn in this very new way. Don't forget, today, seniors, it's your day to bring back all of your items to check into the library. We'll have bins out in front. Next week, remember, is when we have our returns for juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. But today, seniors, you'll be bringing back your textbooks, Chromebooks, doing your senior clearance with ASB and fees, and we'll have your certificates and awards out there as well for you, and yearbook pickup. We will not have, even though the picture shows a diploma, we will not have your diploma today. That we're giving to you, as I shared yesterday, on the 10th, when you get to come back in your cap and gown for a walk across the stage. And I'll tell you more about that in just a few slides. So remember today, last name A through G at 8 o'clock, last name H through P at 9 o'clock, last names Q through Z at 10 o'clock. And for all of our athletes, we want to share with you that Riverside County is sponsoring a virtual athletics summit with several guest speakers. It's every day next week. I'm sending out this invitation to you today, and I'll send it also out through email. Every day there are going to be 2 speakers that discuss athletics in the current world of COVID-19. We have some great interviews that are going to be happening. The Notre Dame University football coach, our CAIF commissioner from the state, Super Bowl champion and All-Pro Mark Collins, and 11-time national champion coach and Hall of Fame Sue Enquist are just a few of the great interviews that you'll be able to see and learn from on next week's virtual summit. It's a great opportunity for all of our coaches, all of our parents, and all of our student athletes. And you can see for yourself what success is all about. We know that during this crazy time, it's really, really difficult. So I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. You'll learn some practical strategies, how to keep that competitive edge, and you'll learn an awful lot. I'm excited. We even have an Olympic athlete that'll be one of the interviewees next week. So I'll send out the details on email as well, but I want to make sure you're aware of this great opportunity next week. And some news for our seniors. Don't forget, tomorrow, the Desert Sun will publish the annual insert. Now, we made the front page. All of the high schools will be published in this insert that's done every year where they put all the summa cum laude graduates. It used to be the top 10, and now that we've gone to the Latin system, the Latin honor system in our district, it will have the summa cum laude students from all of our high schools in Desert Sands. This is coming out tomorrow, so you'll want to get your issue. They always bring me a few so that each of our summa cum laude can have a copy, so I should be getting a set of them hopefully tomorrow afternoon. After they're published, Desert Sun will drop off a stack for me. Then I'll let seniors know when you're able to pick one up. Also, our senior shout-outs and our spotlight. Today, our first spotlight is to Paulina Padron Alfaro. Her accomplishment is being accepted into a university and being the first-generation student to go to college. Her favorite memory is being part of the tennis team for 3 years. Her plans after high school are attending Cal State Chico and majoring in pre-nursing and becoming an RN, a very needed field right now. And her staff shout-outs are to Ms. Flores, Ms. De Loera, Mr. Gomez, and Mr. Martinez for all their help and support. And then our second shout-out, congratulations to Vanessa Payan. Her accomplishment, getting second place in market this year with her handsome Hampshire pig named Coca-Cola. Cece for short. Her favorite memory is getting on honor roll all 4 years with her friends, practicing for the vet science team competitions, and how her best friend and her started the aquaponic internship project together. Her plans after high school are attending Cal State Fresno and majoring in animal science, minoring in equine science. Go Bulldogs. Her staff shout out, Ms. Powell, Mr. Lopez for keeping the ag department strong and proud over the years, and Ms. Stimmer for having such a kind soul and an amazing ceramics class. And for our graduates, a couple of reminders. The virtual ceremony is moving from 7:30 to 4 o'clock. It'll be broadcast on our webpage, and then the day before, they'll send us the YouTube link so I can send it out, and you can watch that on YouTube on the 10th. The reason why we're moving the ceremony early is because the county is allowing all of our schools to have a drive-through commencement for your diploma distribution. So what we will have is over in front of the stadium, or at the stadium in front of the ticket booth, as you come around the driving lane, we will have a stage. There will be marks for you to stand every 6 feet for social distancing. Your families will check in. You'll drive in reverse. We're going to close the street like we do for graduation. You'll come in by the marquee, come through the first parking lot to check in. Then we'll hand you your cover and your diploma and the card where your name is written so the counselors know how you want your name read. Then you'll go out and into the other parking lot. So think about how we did cap and gown distribution, but in reverse. You'll go through the other parking lot and weave through, and then around the bus lane and that's where the stage will be. And then we will call your name, have you come across the stage, an opportunity for a photo. And then as you exit all along the tennis court on the fence, we want to give your families the chance, and I'll send the information and details, but we want your families to be able to make posters and put those up on that fence line to celebrate you. We'll have details as to when you can bring those and put those up. We don't want to do it too early because we don't want them to blow away or get ruined by the weather. So on the day of virtual graduation, we'll have details so that your families can put those up. We have some special things before you even enter the parking lot, and then we'll have a picture taken of you. Now, the guidelines from the county are that it's 1 car per graduate. Everyone stays in the car. It's only the family you live with. Everyone stays in the car. You'll get out, stand on the X, and move your way up. The cars will drive and stop in front of the stage. They can take their pictures from there, and then I'm going to have a photographer here to make sure we get a really good picture, just like we would if we were in the regular graduation. We always have Life Touch here doing photos. We will have a photographer here to make sure we get a really good picture of you, and we will have more details sent out to you. But we're excited that we have that happening for you. Also, don't forget tomorrow at Circle K down at Clinton and Fred Waring, the banner that they have inside the store, they also have that Rajah Spirit foam where you can point to your name. Well, tomorrow they will have from 9 to 5 an easy up out in the parking lot. The banner will be out there, and vendors have made some donations. And so it's an opportunity for you to go, have your picture made with the banner, get some special treats, point out your name and get a picture. And then they're going to bring that banner to us to put on the fence right when you come into graduation for your diploma that day. They're going to bring that here so we can add the banner to the celebration as well. So go get your photo taken down there at Circle K tomorrow. And a reminder that tomorrow night, Friday at 6 p.m. is the Rockin' Farewell. All the garage bands from each of the high schools and some musical professionals will be celebrating your graduation. So tune in tomorrow on the YouTube channel for the Desert Sands Education Foundation, and we'll have more. We'll be sharing that link out on all of our social media so you know where to tune in also. Today, our final salute of the day is for girls golf. They've had a great season and did such a tremendous job. We're really proud of them, and I hope that some of you will consider the golf team next year as well. We had some donations already for the golf team this year. I'm so excited. Last week we had a couple of boxes of things dropped off for the team, so we're happy about that. And our joke for the day. Girls sent me, I got a great joke for you. What did the dentist say to the golfer? You have a hole in one. Good one, good one. With that, our final thought for the day comes from a Disney movie, of course, Ratatouille. And he says this: if you focus on what you left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead. Seniors, I want you to look forward to what's happening in the future. Don't look behind and feel bad about what's just happened with COVID-19. It was unavoidable. It was out of our control. Don't let that stop you or prevent you from seeing the great future you have and the potential you have. We have invested in the last 4 years in you as a school. Your families have invested in you all these 17 and 18 years. And every one of your staff family and your home family believes in your potential. We know that you can accomplish great things. So focus forward, pursue those dreams, and we know success is going to be in your grasp. With that, I want to say how much I appreciate all of you and your spread of Rajah pride and positivity, keeping that positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence going in this really tough time. We'll see you all tomorrow.